Hey lovelies, it's LegitLovely. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm doing a Sims 4 Maxis Match custom content haul. And while I figured I could bring you guys along with me for the shopping, I figured I'd save you guys a hassle of having to watch AdFly and, scrolling through all the pages and downloading the items. And I figured I'd just skip and show you guys the items themselves in game. Now, because I'm doing a haul, all the items will be linked in the description below. I will either link them individually or on the pages where I got them, but most likely individually. So, as you guys can see, most of the items are indeed hair, and that's usually how my custom content hauls go. I am obsessed with custom content hair, so let's get started. We have this hair first. Most of the hairs I got are in the EA swatches, by the way. I didn't get many recolors, so just figured I'd let you guys know. We have this hair, shoulder length, kind of wavy, side swept bangs, and it's longer in the back with more curls and waves, so I really like this one. This one's actually very similar to the first one. I just feel like it's a little shorter, and the fringe is more separated in the front. Then the next hair that we have is two versions. It's very curly, shoulder length again, and it has straight fringe or bangs. Comes in all the EA colors, and then there's a version with a white stripe, which I thought was very cute and very unique because you don't see a lot of unique variations when it comes to Sims 4 custom content hairs. So I definitely wanted to get both versions. You can have either version or both. Figured I'd let you guys know in case you like the white stripe or you don't. We then have this updo, which I thought was super cute because it's a messy bun, and then you have the bangs, and you have like the hanging pieces of hair. So I thought that was a unique addition to have. Like I said, most of the hairs come in the EA colors, and this one does as well. We then have this ponytail. A lot of the hairs that I have, they do have a lot of like messy parts hanging off, whether it be bangs or the side pieces of hair, and I really like that. It makes them look not so, like boring. Not boring, but like it adds more depth and detail to the hairs, and I like the messy hair look, like messy buns, messy ponytails. So I feel like these side swept pieces of hair and the fringes and the bangs really add a lot to my style. We then have this hair, and I wasn't exactly sure about this hair at first, just because I wish these pieces were a little closer to her head. But then again, I thought about it, and it could be a nice like wedding hair or maybe a hair for an elder, so I decided to keep it. This one I really liked, but I feel like the bangs could be a little closer to the forehead. I feel like it makes her forehead look big, and it could just be my sim, but I'm not sure. I really like the back though, and the style of the bun and everything. I'm just not sure how I feel about the bangs in particular. We then have this curly hair. I have a lot of curling wavy hairs. I like that for Maxis Match more than I do straight hairs. Straight hairs I usually go with alpha, but when it comes to Maxis Match, I like my hairs to have detail, whether it be wavy or an updo or curly. So we have this basic curly hair with just a few strands hanging off, and I feel like it's really cute. A lot of the hairs I got are shoulder length, by the way. I forgot to mention that, but you guys can probably tell. We have this one, half up, half down, curls, and no fringe in the EA colors. Then we have this curly hair, and I'm not sure about this one. I don't know. This came in a pack by Cicellan right here, the creator, and it came with two curly hair. So there's this one, and then there's this one, and I honestly like the second version a lot better than the first, so I might end up deleting the first, but I'll link the whole post in the description so you can pick which one you want, because they do come in the same post, but they are separate files. So like I said, you can pick which one you would like to download. We then have this one, which reminds me of the first hair that I showed you, this one, but it's all side swept. Well, not all of it, but it's mostly swept to one side and then tucked behind the ear, and I thought it was really cute, so I decided to get it. This one, this is probably my favorite hair that I got, and this is the one that I used in the thumbnail. It's an updo with a French braid all the way around the back and a lot of strands hanging down, so I figured this would be a cute hair to use for the thumbnail. Especially I think I used this swatch for the thumbnail with a pink overalls. I don't know, I just feel like it could be used for a lot of purposes, whether it be a fantasy themed sim or a wedding sim, whatever fits your needs, but I feel like it's just a very beautiful hair. Then we have this one by Green Llamas. It's just tucked behind the ear, long and curly. We have another hair by Green Llamas. It reminds me of this one. It's the same curly texture, but it's only one side is swept behind the ear, and it's shoulder length. We then have this, which is the same hair as this pretty much, but it has a bow, and I don't really care for the bow, so I'm probably going to delete this along with the first version in that pack. We then have another half up, half down, but this is more of a bun. The strands are just longer, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a half up, half down. Just thought it was really cute, and I figured I'd include it. We then have this one. This one I feel like would be like the perfect like mom or like older, like not young adult, like adult sim hair. I don't know, there's just something about it that like really attracted me to it, but not for my young adult sims. Maybe in the brighter, like more colorful swatches, but when it comes to the naturals, I see more like older sims wearing this hair. We then have this. I remember this being called the Virgo hair, and I really like it. I just feel like the swatches, maybe it's the texture that they use, but I feel like the EA swatches just look kind of off. I don't know, but I really like it, especially this detail. Like this braid right here looks super realistic, and it might just be my graphics, but I really like this hair as well. Then I have this hair by Enrique. It's sides. Why do I keep saying side swept? I feel like most of the hairs are side swept, so I'm kind of stuck on the whole side swept thing. But they're tucked behind the ear on both sides, and you have a left fringe with a braid around the back. And I just thought it was simple yet beautiful. And then I have this ponytail, and you don't see a lot of like just ponytails in The Sims 4 unless they're like high ponytails or buns or something like that. So I feel like I'd really wanted to include this, especially in the swatches it comes in. There's quite a few ombres. I'm a big fan of this one, and I might use this for an upcoming Create a Sim if I can find a theme for it. But I just thought it was really cute, really unique, and something that we've definitely been needing as far as Sims 4 custom content goes. And then I have this hair, which is shoulder length, and it's by Rusty Nail. Some of the creators I remember, some of them I don't, but just comes in the EA swatches, and I thought it was just simple and cute. Then we have this hair by Vikai. Now this is one of my favorite hairs. I did already have this in my game, but I figured I'd re-download it, not only because I'm restarting my custom content folder, but also because it's one of my favorites and I really wanted to showcase it, so I re-downloaded it for the sake of this video. Then we have this hair by A Harris Brittany. This is the original EA swatches, but I also figured that I would get the recolors because I do really like her Max Match recolor. She's one of the only creators that I actually download recolors from, so I figured I'd definitely include that in the video. So we are going to put our sim in an updo. This one should be fine, maybe in like brown, yeah, while we go for clothing. So I'm going to start with tops. We have this shirt first. It's pretty much just a crop top, but it has sleeves, but the sleeves are kind of not completely off the shoulder, but they're a little off the shoulder, so I thought this was cute and simple. We then have this top that goes with these bottoms. It's kind of like a sporty, like sports bra and panty set. It could be used as a swimsuit too, I guess, but I personally wouldn't use it for that. Just figured I'd let you guys know. We then have this mesh top, and the cleavage is kind of meshed. Comes in not a lot of colors, but I'm pretty sure the creator allows recolors, so if you want to make some recolors, can definitely be done. I'm sure people have made recolors, I just didn't come across them. Then I have this top, which is part of a bathing suit set. The bottoms are right here, and each top has a matching bottom, each bottom has a matching top, you know, the usual. And yeah, it's just a simple swimsuit, so I figured I'd include it. We then have this top. A lot of the tops I got do have matching bottoms. We have this summer set, which I found in Eliandra's custom content haul, I think a couple weeks back, and I decided to download it for this video because I did come across it while I was CC shopping. So it comes in quite a few colors. Most of them are floral, some of them are solids. Personally, I'm a big fan of the floral swatches, though. I just feel like they're super beautiful, and I had to have them. Next for tops, we have this simple crop top. Let me take her bottoms off so you can see. It's a turtleneck, it's flowy, and I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. We then have this crop top, which I've never seen this crop top before. I think it's probably new as far as custom content that's been made. And I don't know, I just think it's really cute, the swatches that it comes in. They're very simple, they're very neutral toned, and I thought it was cute. We then have this top, which at first I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it because a lot of shirts or a lot of tops in The Sims 4 that have cutouts around the neck I'm not a big fan of, but I really did like this one. It's a recolor of an alpha top by Frost Sims, and I just feel like the Maxis match swatches and the solids do really look much better as far as if you want to keep your content Maxis match. We then have this simple tank top, crop tank top by, I think it's made by Chisimi. I'm not sure. Like I said, all links will be in the description below. It's very simple, kind of a racer back, and yeah. We then have this top, which I feel like the collar is what throws me off on this top. It makes me not sure if I want to keep it, simply because it looks like blocky. I don't know. I feel like because it's Maxis match, it probably will look blocky. but at the same time, I'm not sure. I probably won't keep it. The white swatch is the only one that really appeals to me, and if there's usually one swatch in a piece of custom content that I like and I don't like the other swatches, I usually won't keep it. We then have this tank top, which ties at the side, has a cross racer back, and I just thought it was really cute, especially the swatches it comes in. You have bright colors, then you have like kind of darkish colors. We then have this crop top, which I like, but I'm not sure how I feel about the sleeves. I think this is possibly a recolor of an athletic top that came with fitness stuff, and I'm not really sure. I feel like the lighter, or like the more vibrant and saturated this shirt gets, the better the sleeves look, but on the really light swatches, I'm not sure how I feel, so I probably will keep this for like athletic wear if I ever do a Let's Play, but for Creative Sims, I probably won't end up using it. And last top we have is by Citron Tart. It's a nice knitted crop top, and it ties around the back, and I don't know, I just thought it was super cute, so I figured I'd keep it in my game. Then for full body, we have not a lot of stuff, but we have enough. So the first thing that we have, I'm going to show you what I purposely downloaded. This was just a recolor that I had. This was just a mesh for the recolor that I downloaded right here. So I'm just going to show you guys the recolors. This is the overall set, this one specifically, that I actually did use in the thumbnail. So I figured I'd, showcase it a little bit too. And it's just a simple overall set. I guess I can show you guys the mesh because you do need it. There's not a lot of swatches, like I said, so that's why I downloaded the recolors. We then have the same overalls, but they are a short version, like they're shorts instead of pants. So I thought this was really cute, especially since the crop top instead of long sleeves. So like with this, it's long sleeves and pants, and this it's short sleeves and shorts. And we have this ruffled jumper, which I honestly feel like you would mostly use for pajamas. I don't know, I just feel like that's what I would use it for personally, but you can use it obviously for whatever you want. We then have this simple dress, which I thought was super cute, especially since it comes in solids, but the solids do have a decent texture to them, so that really drew me into this. Then we have this recolor. This is the original. It's by Trilogy. It's like an oversized t-shirt, but I wanted to down the recolors because the recolors of Maxis Match and the original is not, it's alpha. But these are just some of the recolors that the Maxis Match version comes with, and I don't know, I was just super fan, I was just a big fan, and it really drew me in, so I decided to get that. Next, we have bottoms. I decided to get these, just because I like the swatches that it comes in. I originally was gonna get this because it is a mesh for a recolor that is no longer available, but then when I looked at the swatches for the original, I decided that I would be fine with the original. Especially this green. You guys know how I feel about the army green. I love this color, and that is why I decided to keep it. Not because of the swatches, but just because I like the pants in general, sorry. Then we have these rainbow pants, which I feel like you could honestly use for any theme, whether it be Pride Month or whatever. And the rainbows come in different variations, as well as the pants. Then we have these simple mom jeans. Are they either mom jeans or boyfriend jeans? No, I'm honestly not sure. But they come in quite a few swatches, from darks to greens to whites to light blues. We then have these shorts, which have kind of like a ruffle at the bottom, which I really liked. I feel like they're simple shorts, but that white ruffle at the bottom really does add a lot of depth and detail to them. So that is one of the reasons specifically why I decided to keep it, or keep the shorts. Then we have these simple jeans. They're cuffed and they have rips in them. They don't come in too many swatches, but I feel like jeans really don't need that many swatches. So I felt like this was cute in that, or they were cute and that we should keep them. We then have these jeans by Adrian Pastel, and they're just cropped, cuffed, and they have a simple belt on them. I think they're honestly very similar to these, but they have the belt and the button is a little different, and they're not ripped. Then I have these shorts, and I originally wasn't sure how I felt about these shorts. Like I said, a lot of these things I wasn't sure about, and I had to check in game. They did come with a top set. I'm not sure which top they came with, though. It came with one of these tops. You can pick which one you want. You don't have to get both. No, it was this top. This was the outfit. So I like the shorts out of the set, but I do not like the top personally. And the last thing that I have to show you guys is a pair of socks. I didn't download a lot of different types of items, but some of the items that are already in here are in here because the sim that I use, the model, does come with some CC. I made the sim, but she needs necessary CC. And I also have my poses folder in my game, which most of the stuff is for poses, so that explains if I'm not showing you guys some of the stuff that's in my game. But then we just have these rainbow socks, and they're white socks, a little higher than the ankle, just have the rainbow pattern around them. So that's really all I had to show you guys for the CC haul. Like I said, I'll probably individually link everything or link the CC finds pages where I found all the items on. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on all my social medias that are conveniently linked in the description below. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Stay lovely. Bye, everyone.
Hey, oh, I've been up for like 2 hours.